Well, hello and welcome to another installment. Today we're going to finish printing our name tag. Before we had created these two files, we have our Max 3D file for which we created this from scratch. And we'll just open it here, just to kind of jog all of our memories. So even though I have it on an SSD, it's still a little slow opening. I just have my previous folders and files, of which I use all the time. And since I'm just gonna open this guy, and we're gonna adopt the file unit scale in case you changed it, because remember when we made it we associated a particular sizing to it, which in this case is millimeters for each full grid, for each box of the grid anyway. So we exported this we wanted this one, so what we got is a full export of both of these objects, the writing on its own, and the actual object itself as the base. Now it really doesn't matter for our case because we're just going to print it all in the same color, but if you wanted it in separate colors you would simply export each object on its own. I'm not going to use this. This was just how you can create some very basic object, and instead of the easy way of doing it this way, we did it a little bit harder, and we have our nice contoured edges and nice lines and lots of data, as opposed to something very simple. And you can see this will significantly help out the printer in its layering, because it has all this data at vertices, if you want to be specific, in lines for which it can keep the G-code very, very straight, with no deviation. With something like this, from line to line, it's really up to the printer. So anyway, enough of that. Enough of me rambling on about nothing important. Anyway, we can take our objects. We've already exported them, so we'll simply export, and you'll come down to STL. Now, since we've already done that, we've already created the STL here, and that'll come up as. So let's open up Makerware desktop. We already have it open over here. What we're going to do now is see if we like the size, and right away I don't. Generally it's very small, so what we're going to do is increase it, and just do it little by little by little, and it'll kind of give us a rough number up on the top here. So we're 90. That looks okay. We'll just give it a full 90. And it'll even everything out here. And for some reason we have a weird, probably because of our additional top here, but that's okay. Anyway, so it's sent to print. We do like it this way. And we're going to run through the options here now. This may be different for your particular printer, but we're going to do it at 100% infill, at a layer of 0.1, which is quite good. For this PLA I have, it's just some Chinese brand, CTC Chinese brand, so it's not the best, but it's probably got some impurities in it. We'll just run it at 205. We will decrease the speed a little bit here. do 120 when traveling and 170 when, maybe we'll do 60 when extruding. In fact, what we'll see is it'll be quicker than what Makerware will tell you. So we have our settings, and we're already connected. We already have our Bizer 1 ready to go, sitting, and let's get that guy go. And what I'll do is I'll grab the camera and we'll follow along. 2 hours and 48 minutes. I'm going to suspect that this is going to take roughly no more than 2 hours. It is a larger object now, but you'll see this number isn't exactly kosher. So what we'll do here is we'll zoom in a little bit, and we'll just see what generally is going to happen. You have it hexagonally printing layer after layer. That looks good. We will get, 12 layers of writing, which is actually going to be a good thing with the writing, especially with these fine ends. You may not be able to make out if it's any smaller, so we'll start that print. We're printing over USB. Pretty standard stuff, if you ask me. Real quick, we're in version 3.6. Makerbot. This is a 64-bit package. I am running Windows 10. If you didn't already realize this. And while it prints, we're not going to mess around on the computer very much. I'll just get the camera and we'll go ahead, but I can hear the printer setting up behind me, and I'll get the camera and start the recording. See you then. Our camera, and we have our printer. There it is. Here we go. And just a quick check. We are going to run the external feeds into the printer.